Hello everybody, Ragtagby here. Welcome to the next episode. Sorry for the few seconds of silence, didn't realize my mic was on. In the last episode, we had some battles over the security core to get some training in. And although I think more battles will unlock once we complete the Daybreak DLC, I believe. But anyway, until then, let's not keep Cogita waiting. We need to go see her. Now there is something I want to take out from here. Yeah, these 3 pieces of wood. So let's head to the ancient retreat and go see Cogita now that we've gotten all the plates we could find. Perhaps she has information on any ones we're missing. Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? Of course. Donnie is a famed member of the security corps, after all. Survey, I meant. Why do I keep mixing survey and security up? So what more can you tell us? We are so close now. You must know about the plates. If there's not yet more or you want to know, kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. Wood? So you're saying wood is somehow tied to the plates? Well, I suppose that's what we'll get Ed to learn next. Hop to it, Donnie. While it shames me to admit it, a merchant that I am, I'm quite out of wood in my stores just now. So you need to bring her 3 pieces of wood. This is why I recommended to you. It's like, yeah, make sure you have at least 3 pieces of wood in your storage. Saves you time going to hunt for wood. Oh ho, yes. This certainly ought to do it. Now the moment come at last. The big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood? Secret? Your expectations need tempering. I fear this wood is merely for fashioning myself a new cutting boards. Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? The plates we're after aren't dinner plates. This is hardly the time for cooking. How you complain for one on skulking his own work at this very moment. Poor Gunter of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. But honest works earns honest pay. Here you are, Donnie, a reward for the wood you have brought me. We received the pixel plate! She just gave us a plate for giving her wood. A stone tablet invented with the essence of fairies. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of fairy type. That's one of the plates we're looking for! Apologies. That indeed is one of the plates we have been searching for. What do you mean, a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of those plates you have been tracking down. While the engravings upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that was the board's power, the plate's power, rather. So she was using the pixel plate as a cutting board. I would love to imagine, like Arceus just looking down at Cogita is like, why the hell is she using one of my plates as her cutting board? This is funny to imagine. It's like you're using this plate that belongs to a god, and you're just using it for like cutting up like veggies and shit like that. It's like, wow. Anyway, well, no more needs saying. What do you two intend to do now? Well, we've managed to collect quite a lot of the plates by now. But I still don't know what we are to do with them exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestica Ruins. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Pakria. They might hold more secrets. I see. A fine pretext to continue sloking your merchicate duties, to crawl around in old ruins as you do so enjoy. On with you then. I don't need you to tell me, Elmi. I'm going. The Celestica Ruins, Donnie. I'll see you there. Go on. Now, to the Celestica Ruins. I am curious myself what you will find there. What can we who live now learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? So we have our mission to go to the Celestica Ruins. Let's do just that. But before we reach Celestica, let's have a little read on the fairy plate. Shall we? As this plate was added, because fairy type did not initially exist in 4th generation. I forget if you could find a pixel plate in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but yeah. The original one is in all things. The original one is nowhere at all. Or no here. Or whatever. Way to the Celestica Ruins. Let's see what we can discover here at the ruins. Here's Volo, our man. Have a look at this, Donnie. This statue has been kept here, far from the statues of Dialga and Pakria, broken and shattered, and yet it remains. Do you know what it is? I think so. Of course you would. You're the greatest wielder of Pokemon this land knows. The one who could bring low even Dialga and Pakria. This crumbling statue once was the figure of a Pokemon. The one that was equal to both Dialga and Pakria, yet banished from our world. The great Pokemon Giratina. It was banished for its violence, left to dwell in a world on the reverse side of our own. It is a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything else to challenge the almighty Arceus, where do you think it might appear? The Temple of Sinnoh. Exactly! Where one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui, and where the space-time rift first opened. I can feel it. We're getting closer to uncovering the secrets of this world. I dare say the excitement is loosening my lips more than it should, but... You see, ever since I was young, whenever I met with something awful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but wonder why life was so unfair. Why was I cursed to live through such things? Of course, I imagine we all go through something like that. Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy into my own natural curiosity and ambition. And what tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries to be found in the legends, in history, in ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be, and with that, at knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world. Now, if we can find the realm that exists on the reverse side of our world, and meet the creator's unwanted child banished therein, perhaps we'll be able to understand the nature of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Don't you want to see it with your own eyes? We must make for the Temple of Sinnoh at Mount Coronet's Peak. Dialga and Parkria both appeared from within the rift once they grasped us open there, didn't they? If these plates can call anything at all, it seems likely that is where it would appear. So now we should head for the Temple of Sinnoh and see if these plates can call forth Arceus, or perhaps its unwanted child, Giratina, who wishes to strike down Arceus in defiance and anger. So let's climb to Mount Coronet's Peak. I have all the items I need. Yeah, this should do with me. Grab some iron chunks on the way. Into the light. To the destroyed Temple of Sinnoh we go. Which, as you can obviously tell from the looks of it, this is what Temple of Sinnoh has become. Which would later be renamed to Spear Pillar. And there's Volo. Let's go speak to him. The temple lies in ruins now. Columns cracked and broken, like pillars now turned into spears, stabbing into the heavens. And even Volo hints to it right there, that this place would become Spear Pillar. Well, I detect a distinct lack of Giratina. Is something bothering you? Ah, I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. I dare say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there has been one question that consumed my thoughts. How can I eat such a being myself? It was in an attempt to answer this question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open the rift in space and time. After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. So then I had you gather the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, just as the murals and the ruins decided. Or is it depicted? Yeah, it might be depicted. 18 plates said to be the fragments of the all-encompassing deity. You hold in your hand 17 of them, so you must be wondering, where's the last one? Why, it's right here! Now hand over the plates you have gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. My desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I need to know what it is. I must know what it is. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate its power, and using that, I will attempt to create a new, better world. Of course, if I create a new world, then the Hisui region we currently exist in will be undone and return to nothing. You, everyone you know, all the Pokemon living here will vanish in an instant, as if you never been. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Not that you have a choice. Even if you don't wish to battle me, I'm not above using force to take those plates from you. Time to face the real villain of this game, the Pokemon wielder Volo. And we get this awesome remix of Cynthia's theme. Definitely hammering home that he is Cynthia's ancestor, which, yeah, he's drastically different than Cynthia. He is a great villain. I never saw this coming. He is one of the best villains in the Pokemon series, because he acts so friendly to you and you don't see this coming. Anyway, he will start off with Spiritomb, level 68. Goes Dark type with the moves Hypnosis, Dark Pulse, Extra Sentry, and Shadow Ball. Let's have Rosa do Play Rough. Oh, I love this theme. This is such an epic battle. Ooh, he's bringing out Lucario. Okay, he's going to use Bulk Up. Rosa does have the advantage being a fire type, but I'm going to switch her out for Lily. Lucario, level 68, fighting steel type with the moves Close Combat, Bulk Up, and Bullet Punch. Oh, and also Crunch. So yeah, he is an amazing villain, because again, I did not see this side of him coming, because he helps you so much along the way, and of course, the familiarity of him being Cynthia's ancestor. You wouldn't think he's a villain, then it's like, surprise! You do see hints of him being a villain, obviously, in the post-game. But still, it's like, I just naturally thought it was his curiosity and his desire to meet Arceus, not any actual villainous intent. Anyway, he'll bring out Togekiss, Fairy Flying, with the moves Calm Mind, Moonblast, Extra Sentry, and Air Slash. So let's Thunderbolt it out of the sky. Ooh, it actually survived. And also, he does have items, so he will full restore. Oh, I can listen to this theme all day. Do, 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 do. And also in an epic battle setting, too, at Spear Pillar. Ooh, I love this part of the song, if it's the part of the song I'm thinking, so I'll be quiet for this. Ah, so good. Surprised the sun hasn't set yet. Bring out Arcanine. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep, did over half of Sapricorn's health. Arcanine, level 68. Fire Rock type. Alright, with the moves Raging Fury, Crunch, and Rock Slide. Alright, as you probably noticed, his team is identical to Cynthia's. It's this Arcanine here takes the place of, I think it's Cynthia's Milotech. Since Milotech is not in this game, I'm surprised they gave him Arcanine, not a Gastrodon, since Cynthia does use a Gastrodon in one of the games. So let's switch to Akechi. I'm surprised the sun hasn't set. Cause I wanted like a cool nighttime backdrop. Alright, he's gonna send out Roselia. Ouch! Ouch, level 68. Hey, with the grass poison with the moves, poison jab, pedal dance, and spikes. Apparently, spikes is mastered. Apparently. Do 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 do. Bring out Rosa. Unleash your raging fury. And his last Pokemon, and his ace, Garchomp. Ouch! Level 68 with Dragon Ground type. With the moves, Dragon Claw, Earth Power, Slash, and Iron Head. The Iron Head is mastered. Bring you out, Alexi. Okay, where's the sun? I'm surprised it hasn't become nighttime. I did rest the evening. I'm actually gonna wait until nighttime because I wanted this battle to take place at night. And the evening's going on for a little longer than I anticipated, so I'll cut back to you in a moment. Okay, it's nighttime. That took a little longer than I initially thought. Anyway, hey, because I want this next cutscene we get to happen at night because it looks pretty cool. Anyway, let's finish off his Garchomp. Lexi, do Dragon Pulse. Why? Why you? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? Ooh, almost everybody got a level up. Lexi was the only one that didn't. Why? How? I devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worship it as the creator of our entire world. I bent all my passion and interest into its study. And bleh. Let me recompose myself. All the time I spend pondering over the legends, everything I've ever done. You outsider! It's almost as if you were spat out of the space-time rift just to get in my way. No, this isn't finished yet. Can you feel it? The chill creeping through your veins. That ear-wrenching presence as it icing your heart. Giratina! Strike him down! Time to battle Giratina. It's under Volo's command, so we cannot capture it. Giratina is filled with terrible might. Ooh, Aura Spear. Okay, so Giratina, level 70, Ghost Dragon type with the moves Aura Spear, Dragon Claw, Earth Power, and Shadow Force. All of its moves are mastered, so do be careful. Start with Shelter. Alright, Aura Spear doesn't miss. Go for a Dragon Pulse. Also, neat thing about Volo's name is that in, I think, entire Latin or Roman, Volo can mean I want, and I desire. I think it's like I want, I need, I desire. Which is fitting given that he wants, needs, and desires Arceus' power. Let's switch to Akechi. Alright, we don't get healed in between fights. Let's go for Seamless Edge. Critical hit, nice going, Akechi. And it's over. Or is it? Second phase! Giratina is in its true form. It's unleashed its true strength. Origin form Giratina. Yep, Akechi's not gonna survive this if he's doing an agile. Sorry, Akechi. Didn't think you would agile style. I want to actually use Shadow Force because I believe that's gonna help for its dex completion. Alright, let's bring out Lily. So Giratina's stats, now that it's in Origin form, now switches from defensive to offensive. So Giratina's gonna hit you harder. Also, I believe specifically for this fight, status conditions have less likely chance of inflicting on Giratina. And if they do inflict, they are guaranteed to not last very long. I forget if this also tells you. Yeah, True Might. All the Pokemon stats are boosted. The Pokemon also takes reduced damage from status conditions and moves affecting move effects such as poisoning and splinters. So do not rely on those in this fight. Its moves are the same, just you know that it's gonna be hitting you a lot harder. Go for Shadow Claw, Lily. Here comes Shadow Force. With that epic animation. And also it becomes like scared. Let's bring in Mercy. Yeah, this is an epic fight. You go from fighting Volo to Giratina with no breaks. And this is the first time I think this is a multi-phase, maybe not the first time a multi-phase boss fight, but one that doesn't heal you in between it. And we've defeated Giratina for good this time. You finally beat Giratina. Our Angel Mercy defeated the Arceus defying child. Turning tail and running from this puny human? Pathetic! I was the one who freed you, feed you the power you needed so you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open the space-time rift, defying the deity of space and the deity of time. Mad so that you could drag the creator out from hiding. How? How could this happen? The almighty Arceus. If you have any heart within you, then tell me. The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows in my veins, does it not? What is it then that you find so lacking in me? Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? I can't live with such questions. I cannot bear or satisfy this aches to know. Answer me then, Donnie. Do you have some dream that propels you as I had? I do. So you do. Doubtless that dream of yours would ever leave room for dreams like dreams of one like me. I am the great wielder of Pokemon, and you battle alongside your Pokemon. In the end, I was alone, but not you. You fight together with your Pokemon to seize whatever dreams you have. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path. The plate I once received from Giratina. My journey is over. My story ended when I lost to you. You received the Spooky Plate from Volo. A stone tablet embedded with the essence of Ghost. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of Ghost type. We completed the seeking the remaining plates. I suppose now you've gathered all the plates of Hisui, said to exist in this land of Hisui. The Celestica Flute transformed into the Azure Flute. So that's it! The Azure Flute! It comes to you. So Arceus wishes to meet you. Of all people, you had to be the one. Is this why you were brought to this world? Gah! I have no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you. I absolutely cannot accept a world in which you would ever manage to defeat Arceus. Someday, I will solve every riddle and legend of Hisui's Pokemon. And on that day, I will stand before Arceus at last. No, I will conquer it! No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. The Defiled Pokemon. Seek out all the Pokemon there is to meet, to then play your flute upon the Dylus in the Temple of Sinnoh. So there's still Pokemon we've yet to find. Once we find these Pokemon, we can play the song and be able to meet Arceus himself. We should probably go looking for those Pokemon in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so that more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.